And Shelburne controls the tip. And rebound by Rutledge. He gets it to Stacy. Stacy hands off to Jewer. Over to Meservy. Back to Meservy. Stacy. Rutledge swings it all the way around to Jewer. The screen from Rutledge. Here's Jewer. The corner, mid-ranger, and he gets it to go. And no good on the back half either. Here comes Hartley. Hartley over to Slack. He'll pull a deep three, and he gets it to go.
I don't think these guys have a limit to their range because they're shooting from all corners here.
Daniel Slack in his range when he steps in the building. Stacy gets it down low to Meservy, looking to finish off the quarter. Rutledge out to Stacy. He'll pull a deep three and can't get that one to drop. That's like the guy who wears the whistle. As Fair to inbound. He gets it to Slack. Slack picks up his dribble, gets it over to Archon. Archon to Hartley. Hartley back to Slack. Slack will drive. He kicks it to swim into the corner for Archon. Archon drives, kicks. Hartley for three, and he's able to connect.
Alex, I really like the ball movement they're doing now. They're getting them to think three and taking with the dribble penetration and kicking it back out. It's really working for them.
The Rebels not settling for a good shot. They want the best shot. Stacy. 11 seconds to go. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Stacy as he uses his offhand to push off Dias. I think that is a great call from official Gerard O'Coin.
I like that too, and he's been using the forearm just a little bit too much, and he's finally getting called for it.
You're allowed to hold that forearm there, but as soon as you extend it, it is an offensive foul. And Dias, he drives, kicks out to Slack. He'll launch a three from the corner. Can't get that one to go. Hello and welcome back to the second half of action between the Shelburne Rebels and the Breton Education Center Bears. The Rebels hold a 4-point lead after the first two quarters, and Shelburne controls to open the second. Here's Slack, who misses on the long three. And Stacy pushing the floor up for the Bears. Over to McIsaac. McIsaac gets it down low to Meservy. He nice wraparound pass there to Mitchell Rutledge. Slack controlling for the Rebels. The skip all the way out to Hemian. Hemian gets it over to Hartley. Hartley into the corner for O'Connor. O'Connor will go baseline. And they're going to wave that one off as he's called for the travel. And checking into the game for the Rebels is number 6, Cordell Dias, as Hemian will take a seat for the last 13 seconds of the quarter. It's Tony Ty. Ty controls, 5 seconds to go. The screen from Meservy, and intercepted, and that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. Let's start the quarter. And it's Slack. Here's Fair. Fair looks to get to the rim. He taps it over to Slack. Slack will take the mid-range jumper. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Meservy. Tony Ty, the long outlet, looking for McIsaac. And that's going to remain Bears possession. 17 seconds to go on the shot clock. And some leaders so far offensively. Slack leads the way with 16 points for the Rebels.
And make that 18.
And he gets the and one to drop to increase that amount. The ball to roll up the floor as Daniel Slack picks it up. He'll go down, gets to the Hartley for a corner three. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Mitchell Rutledge. Here's Meservy. And he's intentionally fouled by Fair, and that's Fair's 5th, so he'll take a seat for the final 17.6 seconds.
Alex, 17 seconds left. Who is your Big Daddy's player of the game?
Ooh, that's a difficult question. I think it's Tony Ty.
You know what? That's what I was thinking as well.
Tony Ty has provided a great spark off the bench so far today.
The second half has been huge for Tony. I think, he's really pushing the floor. He's making some nice passes down low. And a couple of big free throws in the big three, He's my pick to win a mini pizza.
I can also see it going to Missouri. He's had a huge game as well. As he connects on that first free throw. And he's good on the second. Missouri leading the way in scoring for the Bears. And it looks like Slack will just dribble out the clock. Your final score, the Brenton Education Center Bears 79, the Shelburne Rebels 66. They're not even going to bother calling travel. I wouldn't either. The Bears will be advancing to the playoffs.